Hello guys, welcome in the new video. Also enjoy the speed paint in the background. What will be today's subject? Today I want to talk about learning online. Why? Because learning from the internet is really often free or really cheap. So maybe let's start with little story time. I was learning how to draw and other artistic stuff. For the first few years, I was self-taught artist, or rather, I would say I was really bad artist because I wasn't learning besides just drawing and looking on other people's art. Right now, I can say that yeah, that was mistake. I should learn some basics. Maybe I should learn some basics. Maybe I should look for the right sources online. But not going into details, my life situation wasn't too great, so I didn't feel like need to become too good artist. Later, I went to art college, and I can say this: art college is really great, but the thing is, it can be really expensive or it might be super hard to get there. How I got into art college? Because I had zero skills, zero good works. I joined paid college because in Poland, where I live, college are really often free. But if you want to join private college, it's paid. I had to choose from two which are in Warsaw, and I'm happy because I choose. I joined VIT in Warsaw. It was paid, but it was way, way, way cheaper than Piatk. I don't know how to say its name so you would understand. If you are from Poland, you probably heard about Polsko-Japońska Akademia Technik Komputerowych, or WIT. WIT is from Wyższa Szkoła Informatyki Stosowanej i Zarządzania. And you can go to the art field in these schools. I was studying graphics. I got bachelor degree there. I also wanted to go and get master degree, but because of my health problems, because of me having to actually focus more on making money from art and such, I had to give up it at least for now. This is I went to paid college and I did it only because my parents paid for it. I know it's not so expensive like a college or university, for example, in USA. So yeah, it's not that scale of the money. Also, my family really, really values education, and not saying that my parents were kinda forced to actually pay for my college because what my family would say. Maybe in short, how my learning path went. On pure beginning, I was just learning from drawing and drawing and drawing. I also was looking on other people's arts. If I recall right, I wasn't watching speed paints or any tutorials online. I got my knowledge from looking on other people's art on DeviantArt. So yeah, I wasn't even looking like on YouTube or something. I literally stick to DeviantArt. When I went to college, I had a lot of classes, and I learned the basic of a lot of things, a lot of software. I think for me, the biggest thing was drawing classes. Before college, I never went to any drawing classes, and I must say, drawing from real life is like one of the biggest things which will teach you a lot. So, yeah, if you want like cheap and the most possible thing to do, just draw stuff around you, people around you. Yeah, that's like little bonus thing I can say. During this time, I also started using Skillshare a lot. It's not sponsored, but I can really, really say It's one of the best things, especially on discount. I think it costs $100 per year, which from all the stuff I was looking at is super affordable. Another thing is also that I subscribe to a lot of channels online, and those were things which taught me a lot. So maybe let's start with from to learn online. First, again, I will say Skillshare. From my perspective, super affordable if you find it on discount. Because I am from Poland, I'm buying it only on discount because, yeah, $100 for me is really a lot of money. But it's something I'm able to afford because it's cost for whole year. And if you are using it a lot, it really goes great. Another thing is YouTube. First thing, just use YouTube's browser to find stuff which actually you want. For example, you can type tutorial how to draw, I don't know, tutorial how to draw manga style female bodies. Just try to look for things that interest you the most because the thing is with internet you have really tons of options, and sometimes having too many options is bad because you will struggle with picking one. Also, it's good to learn a specific thing. I can also suggest some channels. I can definitely suggest Mark Brunet, Trent Kanuga, and Marco Bussi. If I won't forget, I will put their channels in description so you'll have easy way to find them. Other thing I can suggest to do is watching people speed paint, learning from more experienced artists how they a drawing process looks like is really useful. You can also see, for example, how they plan how to make some pose, like how their sketch look like. Also, maybe you can see which tools they use, for example, which brushes, in what hardness, what types of layer they use. It's really, really useful. Other good way how to learn drawing is tracing, copying, but really important disclaimer. Don't say that's your work. Also, a good idea is just to not post it, but if you find some art, you can put it in your drawing software and draw over it to understand better how, for example, proportions looks like, how certain pose looks like. But again, don't claim it's your work because as long it's for your own use, you can do it. But yeah, let's be good person and don't steal. Another good thing to do is when you follow some artists, check out if they maybe publish some tutorials. It can be on YouTube, it can be on their own website, it can be on Instagram or any other social media. Just look some artists make some tutorials. I also hope to post more tutorials. Other thing which is super great is Pinterest. First, you can find there a lot of tutorials, which tutorials are really great to learn. Also, you can find a lot of references, photos. You can find a lot of great artworks, and for example, you can get inspired, but what you see, you can trace it, but don't claim it as your own. Other thing, I am like half into this and half not too great, is AI. Ask AI like for something like reference photos. For example, ask AI about certain pose, or for example, I don't know, I ask AI to draw I mean draw. Ask AI to create and basing on this, you can draw it. Also, as it's AI, it's not copyrighted work because let's make AI useful and not only stealing from artists. But the thing you need to remember is that EA makes mistakes. For example, I wouldn't suggest AI for drawing hands because AI really struggled with hands. So yeah, definitely don't ask for this. But if you have at least some knowledge, you will be able to see what you see get generated by AI, if it's right or if it's like totally wrong and it's bad idea to use it. But if you have overall idea, you can learn from AI. For example, if you are looking for certain pose, you can ask AI if it could give you like picture with this pose, and basing on this you can make your artwork. And really, really great, I think probably the most useful to learn drawing is photos of people and body parts. Of course, you can find it on Pinterest, but also you can use just Google browser or any other browser. And I think the biggest thing, and I think it's one of the best because it's not as great as live drawing, but you are not always able to get what you need in live drawing. For example, you are sitting in your home, you don't have anyone else around, and you need some pose. You can do this pose by yourself, make photo of yourself, and you will have reference. But if you aren't able to get certain thing, for example, you want to have female body in certain body type and you are male, okay, it's easier to go for this online, because online you will find tons of photos of people, tons of photos of body parts. Also, some of the artists make their own packs of reference photos. You can also check this out. And I think it will be all for this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any requests about videos or me talking about something, please leave me a comment. Thank you a lot for all the likes, comments, and subscribes. It really, really means a lot. I am super grateful for all your love and support. Huge thanks to all of my Patreons. Huge thanks to everyone who donated to my fundraiser, because my meds are expensive and yeah, it's quite problematic. Huge thanks for everyone who donated me on coffee. Huge thanks for everyone who commissioned me. Also, huge thanks for everyone who buys stuff from my artworks on all of these print-on-demand sites. I am super grateful for all the likes, comments, follow, or all of the social media I have. Really, I am super grateful. So, thank you a lot, and bye!